Hello everyone, I'm back again to do another video. I'm sorry that I am looking rather tired in that day, but it's late in the day and I can't be bothered to do my makeup, so you're just going to have to put up with it. Not that it's anything you haven't seen before, so yeah, still apologies, but yes. I'm going to do my May 2015 wrap up today, and this is going to be really quick because, like I said, I'm really tired. And yeah, well, I know I haven't done a wrap up since probably August last year, possibly, but then again I have not actually read that much. I think I've read like 4 books since before May since then, so doing a wrap up of those is just ridiculous. So if you're interested in knowing what I read in the gap between this and my last wrap up video, then if you want to comment and I will tell you. I read 5 books last month, which I thought was absolutely brilliant seeing as I barely read anything, and I shall start. The first was a reread for me, and that was Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott. This is a brilliant book, and I read this about a year ago and absolutely loved it, and I thought I would reread this book because I then read Salt and Stone by Victoria Scott, which is the sequel to Fire and Flood, and I just had to give myself a refresher of what had happened and everything. Both these books were 5-star reads for me, even as a reread. It was brilliant and it's just fantastic. Victoria Scott's writing is beautiful and interesting, and it's funny and quirky, and I just love everything about it. So I can't wait to the next book in this series. There is also a review of Salt and Stone on my blog, and I will leave that in the link if you'd like to check it out. And then I read The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkins. This book I've had for ages and have yet to pick up because I've heard a bit of mixed things about it. But I am proud to say that I absolutely adored this book. It was really brilliant. I actually flew through it in like 2 days or something ridiculous. It was just absolutely fantastic and I loved it. Michelle Hodkins' writing is just fantastic and it's interesting and I just love it, and this story is just brilliant. And I love the main character, and the love interest is really sweet, and everything about this book series is brilliant, and I can't wait to read the next book. So this is also a 5 out of 5-star read for me. After that I read Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. This book has had so much hype, and Colleen Hoover is a really talked about author, and everyone seems to love her writing, that I was a little bit worried it would be a bit overhyped because, well, you know how things go. But yes, I love this book. I flew through this one as well, and it was just brilliant. Colleen Hoover's writing's just fantastic, and the storyline was really interesting and a little bit predictable at times, but the ending completely, I was like, completely blew me away, and it was just fantastic, and I loved this book, and I can't wait to read more from Colleen Hoover in the future. I believe I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. So yes. And finally I read Famous in Love by Rebecca Searle. This was an interesting book. I wasn't expecting a whole lot from it, to be perfectly honest. Although it looked good, I wasn't expecting a lot. But I really enjoyed this book. The main character, Paige, is a really funny and interesting, and I say the word interesting alone. She's just a really sweet and wonderful character, and the love interests in this book were brilliant. And at first I thought, oh dear, not a love triangle, but this is more so than this. It's not like it's the same thing repeated into 2 different romances. The girl, Paige, feels different things for each of the 2 boys, and it's so sweet and genuine. It's actually really good, and I loved this book, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. There was also a review of this on my blog. If you would like to read it, I will leave the link down below. So those were the books that I read last month. I am really pleased with the amount of books that I read, as I said, and I hope to read more this month, but we shall see. I'm just extremely pleased to be reading again because I've had this giant reading slump and things have been all over the place, so it's been good just to lose myself in a book. And I've already read 1 book this month, so it's looking good. Yes, I think that's it. I'm sorry that this video is a bit rushed, and of course my weird appearance, but yes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I will have another video up for you soon. Happy reading. Bye. Not a lover triangle. And finally I read Famous in Love by Rereads. First is there is also a review of Salt and Stone.